day is it anyway?
It's cruise day.
Howdy, we are fixing to cruise on Celebrity
Equinox.
on Celebrity for the very first time.
We're rookies.
We've never cruised on Celebrity, so stay tuned for our review for you about Celebrity.
And
we also have a type of cabin that we have only had one other time ever.
in 20 cruises.
Right. This is number 20. Stay tuned for the drama regarding if we like that type cabin on Celebrity.
It's going to be drama-free. It'll be fun.
I'm
just saying.
Free. So we're heading to breakfast and we will give you an entire day of embarkation. So stay tuned. After we secured our cruise luggage tags on all of our bags, we headed out from our pre-cruise hotel, which was Hampton Inn at Pompano Beach. We'll also review that hotel for you and link it below when it's published. We had rented a car, so we drove to the airport to turn it in and took an Uber over to the cruise port, which is only about 3 miles from the airport. At the cruise port, the luggage porters who work for the port city are waiting to take your luggage. They are very friendly and helpful, so be sure and tip them along your way. If you get in a hurry and forget your bag tags, they can also put those tags on for you. Be sure you already have handy your identification, either a certified birth certificate or a passport, and your boarding pass. The Celebrity Cruise Port at Fort Lauderdale is a very nice facility and actually easy to find your way around. We walked right across the street, past the beautiful ship we were boarding in the next few minutes, and into the terminal building. Right inside the door is the first place you'll need to show your documents. You'll then head up the escalator for the security area. You can temporarily put your documents away, as cruise terminal security is very much like the airport. This clip from the Miami Cruise Terminal will give you a general idea, as the process is similar every time. After security, you'll need your documents again, and this is the longest step during the boarding process. They will scan your passport, ensure your personal information is correct, ask you a few general health questions, and take your picture for your ship account. Without the JJ hugs, this step will just take a few minutes. You'll then head around to the last boarding step before heading up the gangway. The entire process is very organized and the staff is knowledgeable and efficient. Unless you happen to show up when a lot of others do, this process will be less than 15 minutes from walking in the door to heading up the gangway. The last step is simply showing your boarding pass one last time so they can verify all the prior steps were completed. One of the most exciting parts of Embarkation Day is walking that gangway. And of course, you have to get your jump on as you step on board. The energy was amazing on this ship. After we stepped on board, we headed straight for lunch, and we chose the Ocean View Cafe, which is the buffet on board Celebrity Equinox. Remember, if you are on a larger ship, whichever cruise line you're cruising, there might be other lunch options if you're not in for a large crowd. The Ocean View Cafe was above average food quality in our opinion. We will be releasing a full week of food on Celebrity Equinox, so be sure you hit the like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you'll be aware of when that video is published. As you can see, the Celebrity Equinox has a beautiful buffet outdoor seating area, which we chose several times throughout the week. Be sure you head out here first and get a seat as it fills up quickly on a lovely Caribbean cruise. So JJ, do you have a first impression of your Ocean View
Embarkation Day lunch? Yes, I do.
What would that be?
On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it about 3.5 to 4.
Oh,
right
like
now,
5 is the best embarkation lunch ever.
Yeah, but you got to remember it's a turnaround day, so
3.5 to 4.
Yeah. I'll probably give it a 4.
Better than Royal Caribbean?
About the same right now today, but I think it's going to get better as we go.
better than Norwegian?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
We'll see. So we have an addendum because you just had dessert.
The cheesecake rocks.
We just got a little bit of several things. Good stuff, huh?
5 out of 5.
After lunch, we immediately went to our muster station. It took maybe all of 3 minutes. Remember to get this done as soon as you can when you get on board, as they cannot leave until everyone has it done, and you do not want to hear your name over the loudspeaker. We then headed to check out our cabin, the type of which we have only had one other time in 20 cruises. Unfortunately, off and on throughout the cabin tour, you will see our microphone was going in and out, so there will be some voiceover for your cabin tour. We were in cabin 8338. Remember, your set sail pass will be slid in right above your cabin number. This is a balcony stateroom cabin. Right as you walk in on the right, you're going to have all the controls for your room. This is a master switch. This is for a couple of other lights, and this right here dims the lights in your cabin. So then, as we move on, you have your bathroom light, which is outside the bathroom, as well as your thermostat controls above that. Remember, your full cabin tour will be available later and linked below, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure that you take note, this is a cabin, and if JJ will pan down, that has a lip right here, and it is raised a good, probably at least an inch. Okay, so we have both already almost tripped on it, so be careful about that. There's also a sign right here. However, if you're just in here fixing your hair or doing something else and you don't have the watch your step sign in front of you, we just gave you the warning to watch your step. Okay, so as we leave the bathroom, right here on your right, you also have a full-length mirror. And then as we go further in, right here on your right is your closet. And as long as I'm here by the bed, let's talk about what is not on either side of the bed, and that is plug-ins of any kind. 3-prong, USB, nothing. But you do have a 3-shelf nightstand and a light on either side. Now let's talk about what you do have above your bed, and that is the excellent storage that Royal Caribbean and Celebrity take advantage of above. Be careful because this is on a spring and it will pop open and it will also slam shut. So be careful when you open and close these. Okay, then you have your king size bed, and JJ can take a span across that. As we come into the living area of your veranda cabin, you've got your couch right here. So this is not a fold out in this particular cabin, and there is no storage either. What I do not know is if this cabin is categorized to sleep 3 people or just 2. But technically these come off, and so you could take them off and get some bedding to sleep a 3rd person right there if you wanted to. Of course, you have to pay for the 3rd person. And then you have your coffee table, living room table right here, which is movable. So if you need it to move out of the way, and I'm going to move it out of the way right now because I'll let JJ come around here and we're going to look at the vanity TV desk area. As you come into your cabin, your room steward will have already set your agenda for the day out here, along with any excursion tickets for the cruise line that you may have booked, and things like your dinner information and your Wi-Fi information, along of course with your TV remote and big screen TV and your drawers down below. All just regular drawers. And then you have your safe right here in this area as well. Then below the safe is the refrigerator. And last but not least, the vanity area, which is actually kind of small compared to the other balcony cabins we've had. But do not forget, you have this countertop area here as well. So this vanity area has several plugs, as you'll see. So we have the light switch for the vanity area, 2 3-prong plugs, and an EU plug. The best part of all, the balcony. The surprise is revealed. This is an aft balcony. The balcony seemed smaller than some of our other balcony cabins in past cruises, but it was very nice for us. 2 chairs and a table suffice. After dropping things off in the cabin, we headed up to deck 16, which is the Lawn Club and Sunset Bar. This is also the area they do the glass blowing classes, so be sure and check your cruise planner for that information. This is a great area for sail away or basically to relax at any time. This is actual grass, and the jogging track winds around this area. There's also a big screen TV that faces the large open lawn area. Keep in mind, these alcoves or cabanas have to be rented during your sailing. They are currently $249 for sea days and $99 for port days, and that does rent the alcove from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The sail away party had plenty of energy, and the pool deck was full of those enjoying that Fort Lauderdale sun. We then took full advantage of the beautiful sunset as we sailed away from Fort Lauderdale. The Silhouette dining room is on deck 3 and 4. On our sailing, the 4th deck was for early and late reserved dining, and deck 3 was for anytime dining. We had early dining, which was 5:30. We sat at the same table each night and had the same wait staff throughout our entire cruise. If you would like more flexibility or you're a little unsure about your dining times each evening, anytime dining might be for you. Celebrity has starters and entrees that change each evening, and then 3 classics that are available every evening. JJ got the escargot every night it was on the menu. The food was great, but they didn't bring him an escargot fork, which he always gets on Royal Caribbean, so that was a bit surprising to us. I ordered the chilled Thai coconut soup, but I do not like curry, so that did not work out too well. Remember, if you order something and do not like it or it's not prepared correctly, they will always bring you another dish, so do not hesitate to ask. I ended up ordering a Caesar salad, and it was wonderful. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner options in the buffet every evening in the MDR, as well as our specialty dining, will all be in our upcoming food video, so keep a lookout for that linked below. Y'all know we give it to you straight here at All Things Wagner, so here is how the rest of the meal went this first evening. The sirloin steak this evening, and unfortunately throughout the week, was usually overcooked. Our friends did not have good luck with getting it prepared as they ordered it. I ordered the spaghetti bolognese, and it was marvelous. JJ ordered the prime rib and also really enjoyed it too. We also had 3 subscribers and now our friends traveling with us on this cruise, and he had the salmon and said it was amazing. The dessert menu also changes every evening, and we and our friends enjoyed everything we ordered every night. This first evening, our friends ordered the New York cheesecake and said it was perfect. They described it as being more dense than on Royal Caribbean, which they really enjoyed. JJ had the apple pie a la mode, which is actually an entire piece of apple pie, unlike Royal Caribbean, and he was very pleased with that. I ordered the chocolate cake, which was surprisingly milk chocolate. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, so I was thrilled.
Hello, very good evening. How y'all doing?
Good.
Oh my goodness, you still have so much energy, and I am here for it. Welcome to the theater. I'm Crystal, I'm your cruise director. If we have not had the chance to meet yet, I met a few of you out and about and around the vessel already.
This has been an amazing embarkation day. Hold on, I'm not sure where JJ went. Let me go get him. We've got a lot to do. Hello? Where did he go? Where'd you go? Oh, hey.
I'm tired. You wore me out, girl.
Are you done unpacking?
Yeah, I'm done. Good night.
Oh, that craziness. I don't know what's going to happen next. Just make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming equinox videos. Thanks for dropping by and be blessed.